the 2 pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Spurs in San Antonio. Checking out the Spurs.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. The home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the New Orleans Pelicans. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Biyombo at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Parker following the score by Golden State. The drive by Green. And he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
San Antonio on defense. It's a three-point game. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! It's stolen by Curry. Up the floor. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Golden State. And the basket good.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Curry can't get it to go.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Parker kicks to Green. They set the pick. The pass to Aldridge. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Oklahoma City.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
That's good. Sullinger's got his second basket of the night. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry from beyond the arc and then some.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing a three like that.
Now here's Curry after Jared Sullinger's miss. Here's Biyombo. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Here's Sullinger. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Parker.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Ginobili, here we go. The stupendous finish in traffic. Ginobili's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Biyombo, the pass to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Mills. 1:31 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. Thompson dishes to Green. Puts it up. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Green. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Anderson is screen on Curry. And Mills kicks to Anderson. He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Biyombo with it. West picks him up. Outside for Curry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Spurs trail by 11. Ginobili the pass to Mills. To the inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Biyombo dishes to Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Ginobili against Thompson. Ginobili kicks it to West. Out left to the wing. Mills. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Curry. He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness.
3 points at the buzzer.
And Tim Duncan closing out what's been a remarkable career all year. We heard from teammate Manu Ginobili about what Tim's meant to the San Antonio Spurs.
He really transformed the franchise. He's one of the best players ever. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, and if somebody deserves it, it's him.
Well, as Manu saying, Duncan, no doubt the long-term face of the Spurs franchise and arguably their best player ever, which brings up the conversation, Greg, of where he stands all-time league-wide.
Well, he's right there. And listen, let's give him a little more credit, Manu. He's got 5 rings now. You know, having won that championship 2 seasons ago. But look, Kobe's in that category with 5 rings and an MVP as well. So he's an all-time great. I don't know how you rank him, but when you have a conversation about the best ever, Tim Duncan will be in it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Draymond Green is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Curry in at the 1. Thompson for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Curry against Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Parker drives in. Sullinger, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Biyombo, the pass to Curry. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
From deep, Iguodala. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside, Green. Now here's Sullinger, covered by Biyombo. Green against Thompson. Green kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Parker. And it's San Antonio with another. Now Curry. Last game with 30 points. The dish now to Biyombo. Takes it from 10. The shot is off. Good D by Sullinger. Spurs trail by 11. Over in the corner, Green from the arc. Green with the rebound. Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Good on the shot. And that's now 17 points for Steph Curry.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Parker drives in. Here's Sullinger. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 8 points for Jared Sullinger.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Now, here's Biyombo. He's covered closely. From 13, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
That's good, and the Warrior lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Sullinger.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Good. Biyombo's got 12 in the game. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Curry against Parker. Lots of room. Draymond Green pulls it in.
I guess even he has just one of those once in a while.
Tries it from 19, and that's good from Bismack Biyombo on the assist from Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Parker against Curry, and it's blocked by Curry. 1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Biyombo, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Timeout. Start it.
Timeout Spurs.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place. Looking at the numbers for Biyombo, he's got 16 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And Biyombo drops them both. Spurs trail by 17. And 1:01 left now here in the second. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. 56 seconds left in the first half. Here's West. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Stolen by Anderson. Outside Leonard. 30 seconds left here in the second. Anderson, a screen on Curry. Leonard kicks to Anderson. No one near him. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson outside. Here's Biyombo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Biyombo's got 12 now in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And Ginobili, here we go. Leonard with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. Green cannot hit. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
The thing I've noticed more than anything is how well they spread the floor at the offensive end. Their spacing has been fantastic, and the end result.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Bismack Biyombo. What a contribution.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Sullinger in at the 5, home in the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's stolen by Sullinger. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Sullinger's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Green passes to Curry. Green kicks to Biyombo. And Aldridge comes over to help. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The drive by Green. And Leonard gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Thompson dishes to Biyombo. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Spurs making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Biyombo, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Simmons. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson for 3, and that one's good. Thompson's got 7.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Parker. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Iguodala against Leonard. Parker outside. Aldridge against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard, that's for 2. And Curry pulls it down.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
He dishes it to Green. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Curry against Parker. Here's Sullinger, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Spurs trail by 14. Dishes it to Leonard. Fader on the way, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Leonard's got 7.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Curry sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 20.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Parker kicks to Leonard. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Parker against Curry. Aldridge a screen. And Leonard has it in the corner. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. And it's laid up and in by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 9.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside Curry. That will count. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot.
Welcome back, starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Mills with the steal on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Green. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Curry with the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Biyombo. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. That's good. Anderson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. The Warriors shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And Curry, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Draymond Green. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now, here's Biyombo, fended by West. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on David West. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
West a screen on Curry. Now here's Mills. T right on him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Warriors leading by 17. Biyombo with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Fades. And he gets the bucket. Biyombo's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Curry. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Green with a screen on Green. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Biyombo, the pass to Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Picked by West. Here's Mills. Kicks to Anderson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Here's Biyombo. Green inside the three-point line. That one a little long. Spurs trail by 20. Mills dishes to Anderson. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Biyombo kicks to Green. A three ball. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Sullinger. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Ginobili and Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
Anderson. Simmons.
Warriors leading by 23. There's Green with the three. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Leonard.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Stolen by Anderson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Biyombo. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And that one's good.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Mills, guarded by Curry. Here's Simmons.
San Antonio foul call. Patty Mills. That's his second personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Stephen Curry hits them both. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mills. West, right side, and stolen by Biyombo. Kicks it to Curry. And here we go. Pull up Jay, and he hits the jump shot. Biyombo's got 35.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Curry. From deep. Misses there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were all over the place tonight, getting it done for your team. How do you prepare for this next game?
It's tough, but, you know, for me, I got fresh young legs. I'm not playing heavy minutes, so I'm excited. And they got us in their place, but, you know, we're looking for redemption.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
Well, his ability to get into the paint and get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.